That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Where were you then?
I don't know. But from the ages, I would think this guy in the chair is probably Burkhard.
Yugoslavia, Austria again. This is probably about 1942 or 1943, and that is your nana, my mum, as a little girl, with my nana. In England, you've got more class stuff, so my mum's side of the family were more middle class than Grandad's side of the family. So the only photograph I've got of Grandad's side really is Grandad as a young man, and he never really changed very much, to be honest. We used to have a photo, and I wasn't able to find it, of my grandma, who was a lorry driver in Lancashire, which women didn't do. But my grandma did a lot of things that women weren't supposed to do. But they were very working class, so they couldn't afford to have the photographs taken, so I don't really have any of those. I love this one because Grandad took that one. And this is, you know, Dad loves tea. And we went to York for a weekend with my mum and dad, and we stayed in this little old haunted pub, which was brilliant. And we used to drink Yorkshire tea all the time. And this is outside the shop, Taylor's Tea Shop, where the tea comes from. That's who makes Yorkshire tea. We had to go and have our photograph taken because tea is so important to your dad.
Extraordinary. Okay, these photos are taken of my father Burkhard. Yeah, well, I didn't really grow up with him. I spent holiday times in summer and Christmas with him. And yeah, he was quite he was a complex character. Some aspects of his personality were very appealing, as he seemed to be a very hands-on parent with his young family as he married again, and was quite prepared to do domestic tasks like cooking, cleaning, shopping, etc., which I found very encouraging. But other parts of his character were very domineering. He was a highly intelligent man, and was very used to having his own way in situations. He wasn't a disciplinarian, but he was a very dominant personality. My mother, on the other hand, this is a nice photo of my mother from the early 1970s, when she was more of a fun person. She was highly intelligent and was able to complete a bachelor's by the age of 19, and then had completed a doctorate in a foreign language by the age of 24. She suffered with mental health problems through her life, and later in life, she had a history of alcohol use, and that continued to escalate through her life. As time passed, I became more at peace with my upbringing, and after meeting your mum, I was able to understand that not everyone is brought up by parents who treat their children as their possessions, but respect them as individuals and allow them to have their own opinions about what's best for themselves. I thought there was much for me to learn from your family's experience of hard work and honesty over exam scores.
And that was quite weird really as well, because you more or less became estranged from your mum and dad because a lot of that was having a negative effect on you, thinking all your emotions. But that never stopped you being close to my mum and dad and being able to have
No, that's right. It didn't colour me that much that I was unable to get on with other people.
Whereas my experience was always being near my mum and dad. I can't imagine not having been in contact with them. We know that we have an influence on that, and that it's important to be really happy with what you do.
Yeah, we've had quite a different upbringing, really, the two of us. But it's come together.